A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Hello and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nadim and I am a foundation level student at Rehan School. So viewers, today I come with a call any on a topic hello and my conversation tool is ChatGPT. So first I connect to it to start a conversation. Hey ChatGPT, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. How's it going?
Okay, today I want to talk on a conversation of topic. Hello, are you ready?
Absolutely, I'm ready. We can dive into all things related to hello. Let me know what angle you're interested in.
Okay,
Started.
my first question is what deeper meaning does the word hello carry beyond just being a simple greeting?
That's a great question. Beyond just a simple greeting, hello can be a bridge that connects people, opens up conversations, and sets the tone for interactions. It can convey warmth, curiosity, and openness. In different contexts, it can even symbolize the beginning of new relationships or opportunities. It's pretty fascinating.
Okay, so my next question is in what way does saying hello create a connection between two people?
Yeah, absolutely. When we say hello, it's often the first step toward building trust and rapport. It shows that we're open and receptive, and it kind of sets a positive tone for the interaction. Plus, it acknowledges the other person's presence, which can make them feel seen and valued, even in just that simple moment.
Okay, my next question is how a simple word like hello makes communication easier and smoother in our daily life?
Yeah, definitely. Simple hello kind of breaks the ice and lowers barriers, making it easier to start conversations without feeling awkward. It kind of sets a friendly tone and helps people feel more comfortable, which in turn makes the flow of communication more natural and smooth. It's kind of like the opening door to a more meaningful exchange.
Okay, my next question is do you think hello is only used as greeting or can it sometimes carry different messages depending on the situation?
Oh, absolutely. While hello is primarily a greeting, it can definitely carry different nuances depending on the context. For example, it can be used to express surprise, curiosity, or even to catch someone's attention in a more playful or formal way. So the meaning can shift a bit based on tone, situation, and the relationship between the people involved.
Okay, my next question is what emotion or feeling do people usually try to express when they say hello to someone?
That's a really interesting one. When people say hello, they often aim to convey warmth, friendliness, and openness. It can also be about showing respect or creating a sense of comfort and trust. Sometimes it's just about establishing a positive connection and making the other person feel acknowledged and valued. It's
Uh,
definitely a mix of positive emotions.
okay, my next question is who is credited with first using the word hello and how did it enter in everyday speech?
That's a cool bit of history. The word hello actually became popular in everyday speech in the late 19th century. Thomas Edison is often credited with popularizing it as a telephone greeting because he suggested using hello when answering the phone. Before that, people often used greetings like hello or even good day. Over time, hello just stuck and became the standard greeting we know today.
Okay, my next question is at what point in history did hello become the most common greeting in English?
Yeah, so hello really started gaining traction in the late 19th century, especially with the advent of the telephone. By the early 20th century, it had become pretty common in everyday conversation. And as the years went on, it just solidified itself as the go to greeting in English. So by the mid 20th century, it was definitely the standard.
Okay, my next question is before the invention of hello, what word or phrase did people use to greet each other?
Yeah, before hello became common, people used a variety of greetings. For instance, you might hear hello, which was pretty popular. Or or even phrases like good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the time of day. In some regions, people also use expressions like hail or greetings. It really depended on the culture and the era, but hello definitely unified the greeting in modern times.
Okay, my next question is when telephone was invented, did Thomas Edison prefer hello while Alexander Graham Bell prefer ahoy?
Yeah, that's such an interesting bit of history. Alexander Graham Bell, who invented the telephone, actually preferred the word ahoy as a telephone greeting, kind of like how sailors would greet each other. But Thomas Edison, on the other hand, pushed for hello because it was more versatile and easier for people to say and hear clearly. Over time, hello Jace became the standard and stuck around as the universal greeting.
Okay, my next question is how has the usage and meaning of the word hello changed over the centuries?
Yeah, it's really fascinating. Over the centuries, the way hello has evolved from being somewhat of a novelty to becoming the default greeting in English. It's also become more than just a simple greeting. It can convey different tones depending on context, like warmth, formality, or even a bit of humor. With technology, it's also adapted into digital communication, like text messages and emails, often accompanied by emojis or informal variations. It's definitely become a versatile and integral part of how we connect with each other.
Okay, my next question is how do people in France say hello, and in what situation do they use it formally or informally?
Absolutely. In France, the most common greeting is bonjour, which is used in the daytime and is pretty formal and polite. In more informal situations, people might say salut, which is more casual and used among friends. In the evening, they might say bonsoir. So it definitely varies depending on the time of day and the level of familiarity.
Okay, my next question is what are the different way to say hello in Spanish depending on whatever is it morning, afternoon, or evening?
Absolutely. In Spanish, in the morning, you typically say buenos dias for the morning. Then in the afternoon, you'd say buenas tardes. And in the evening, it's buenas noches. Each of these greetings aligns with the time of day and helps convey the right level of warmth and formality.
Sorry, my mic is mute. My next question is how do people in Pakistan commonly say hello and how it is it different between formal or casual conversation?
Absolutely. In Pakistan, a common greeting is Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be upon you. And it's quite formal and respectful. In more casual settings, people might say hello in English or sometimes hi or exactly. And in more informal situations, people might just say hi or even use casual greetings like hello in English. It definitely depends on the context and the relationship between the people.
Okay, sorry, my mic is mute. My next question is in Chinese culture, what word are used instead of hello and how does tone change this meaning?
Sure, in Chinese, the most common greeting is ni hao, which means hello. The tone and context can definitely change its nuance. For example, using a more formal tone or adding polite phrases can make it more respectful. In casual situations, you might just use a lighter, more relaxed tone. And sometimes greetings can also include additional words like nin hao for a more respectful or formal context. Absolutely. No worries at all. Feel free to ask anything else whenever you're ready.
Okay,
And great,
okay. My
just
next question is how many languages in the world have a direct word for hello, or how many uses cultures instead?
That's a really intriguing question. There are actually hundreds of languages around the world, and many of them have their own unique word for greeting. In some cultures, especially in the East, no problem at all. Whenever you're ready, just let me know, and I'll be here to help with any questions you have. Of course. So there are indeed many languages around the world, and a lot of them have their own distinct words for greetings. In Eastern cultures specifically, you'll find a rich variety of greetings. For example, in Japanese, you have konnichiwa for hello, and in Korean, you'd say annyeonghaseyo, annyeonghaseyo. Each culture has its own unique way of greeting that reflects their traditions and customs. Let me know if you'd like more details. No
Okay,
worries at all.
sorry. Okay, my next question is some cultures is in some cultures, why is hello considered too casual and more formal greeting are used instead?
That's a great question. In some cultures, a simple hello might be seen as too informal or too casual, especially in more traditional or hierarchical societies. People might prefer greetings that show more respect, formality, or even reflect the social status of the individuals involved. For example, in many East Asian cultures, there are specific greetings that convey respect and politeness, and these often carry deeper cultural meanings. It's all about maintaining the appropriate level of decorum and showing consideration for the other person.
Okay, my next question is why do some cultural bow place their hand on their hand on their heart or use eye contact instead of saying hello verbally?
That's a really interesting aspect of cultural differences. In some cultures, nonverbal gestures like placing a hand on the heart, bowing, or using eye contact are ways of showing respect, humility, or warmth. For example, in some Asian cultures, a bow can convey politeness and respect, and in certain Middle Eastern cultures, placing a hand on the heart is a sign of sincerity. It all depends on the cultural norms and the values that are emphasized in those societies.
Okay, very good. My next question is can animal be seen giving their own version of hello, such as wagging tail or friendly sounds?
Absolutely. Animals definitely have their own ways of greeting and showing friendliness. For example, a dog wagging its tail is definitely a sign of excitement and friendliness. Hats might purr or rub against you, and even birds can, chirp or make specific calls as a form of greeting. It's really fascinating how animals communicate their friendliness in their own unique ways.
Okay, my next question is how do child in different countries greet each other at school and how is it different from adults?
That's a fun topic. Kids in different countries often have really unique and playful ways of greeting each other at school. For instance, in some places, children might greet each other with a high five, a fist or even a special handshake. In other cultures, they might bow or give a hug. Compared to adults, kids tend to have more casual and spontaneous greetings, often full of energy and playfulness, whereas adults might lean towards more
Okay, my
formal or
my next question is there a sign language that represents hello and how it performed?
Yes, absolutely. In sign language, there are specific signs for greetings like hello. For example, in American Sign Language, you can wave your hand near your forehead, almost like a salute to say hello. It's a really friendly and straightforward gesture. Just like verbal greetings, the tone and context can affect how it's used, and it's a really beautiful form of communication.
Okay, my next question is can simple saying hello to someone brighten their entire day or improve their mood?
Absolutely. A simple greeting like hello can definitely have a positive impact. It can make someone feel seen, appreciated, and connected, even if it's just a small gesture. Sometimes that friendly acknowledgement can really lift someone's mood and even brighten their entire day, especially if they're feeling a bit down or lonely. It's amazing how much a small act of kindness can do.
Okay, my next question is how does it feel emotionally when you greet someone with hello but they ignore your greeting?
Yeah, that can definitely feel a bit disheartening. It can sometimes lead to feelings of disappointment or even rejection, and it might make you question whether you did something wrong. But it's also important to remember that people have their own reasons or distractions, and it's not always personal. Still, it can be a good opportunity to reflect on how we connect with others and maybe try again in a different way.
Okay, my next question is in what way can the act of saying hello reduce feeling of loneliness and social isolation?
Absolutely. Even a simple greeting can really help bridge that gap and create a sense of connection. When you say hello, it can make someone feel acknowledged and valued, which can lessen feelings of loneliness. It can also open the door to more meaningful interactions and help build a sense of community. Over time, these small gestures can really reduce social isolation and foster more positive relationships.
Okay, my next question is does the tone of voice used when saying hello to make different in how it is received?
Absolutely. The tone of voice can make a huge difference. A warm, cheerful tone can make a greeting feel welcoming, or even a more monotone greeting might come across as less engaging. The intonation, the warmth, and the enthusiasm all shape how the greeting is received and can definitely impact the emotional response. So the way we say hello can definitely enhance the connection we create.
Okay, my next question is why do shy people sometimes struggle to say hello even though it is much a small word?
That's a really good question. For shy people, even a small word like hello can feel daunting because of anxiety, fear of judgment, or the worry of not being received well. Sometimes the internal self doubt or nervousness can make it harder to initiate that first contact, even if it's just a simple greeting. It's definitely something that many people work on over time.
Okay, my next question is why is very first hello between two people often the most important one in building a relationship?
That's a great point. The very first hello sets the tone for the entire interaction and can create a lasting first impression. It's often the moment when trust and openness begin to form, and it can really influence how comfortable both people feel moving forward. A warm and genuine hello can really open the door to meaningful connection and mutual understanding.
Um, okay, my next question is how do complete strangers usually say hello when they meet you first time?
Typically, strangers will keep their greetings pretty simple and polite. They might say something like hello, hi, or nice to meet you, often accompanied by a handshake or a smile. The tone tends to be friendly and neutral, and it's often about establishing a positive first impression and a sense of openness. It's a small but meaningful step toward building rapport.
Okay, my next question is do people say hello often in face to face conversation or in online chats or in messages?
That's a great question. People definitely say hello in both face-to-face conversations and online chats or messages. In person, it's often a quick verbal greeting, sometimes accompanied by a gesture like a handshake. Online greetings can be a bit more varied. Sometimes people use just hi or hello in text, and other times they might include emojis or more personalized greetings. Or it definitely happens in both settings.
Okay, my next question is how emojis and stickers change the way people say hello in text messages.
Absolutely. Emojis and stickers add a whole new layer of expression to digital greetings. For instance, a simple hello can be made warmer and more personable by adding a waving hand emoji or even a cute sticker. It helps convey emotion and tone that might not come across through plain text. It also makes the greeting feel more friendly and engaging and can help bridge the gap between a digital and a personal connection.
Okay, my next question is, why is it traditional for most telephone conversation to begin the word hello?
That's a really interesting piece of history. The tradition of starting phone conversations with hello actually goes back to Thomas Edison, who advocated for using hello as the standard telephone greeting. It helped ensure clarity and made the beginning of calls more consistent and polite. Over time, it just became the norm and stuck around as the standard way to begin a phone conversation.
Okay, my next question is, how did teacher usually say hello to students in their classroom setting, and does it affect the atmosphere?
Absolutely. Teachers often greet their students with a warm hello at the start of class, and that simple greeting can really set a positive tone for the entire session. It helps create a welcoming and inclusive atmosphere, making students feel acknowledged and more comfortable. It can definitely foster a sense of community and help students feel more engaged and ready to learn.
Okay, my next question is, how do close friends say hello differently compared to people who are meet formally?
That's a fun distinction. Close friends often use more casual, playful, or even unique greetings like a nickname, a special handshake, or a humorous phrase. It's usually more relaxed and reflects their bond. On the other hand, when greeting someone formally, people tend to use more polite and respectful language, maybe a bit more structured and reserved. It really shows the difference in the level of familiarity and comfort.
Okay, my next question is, what is typically way business professionals greet each other during meeting or phone calls? Hello, ChatGPT, can you hear me?
In business settings, professionals usually opt for more formal and polite greetings. They might say something like, hello, good morning, or good afternoon. I can
Can
hear you loud and clear. Let
okay,
me know how I can help or if you have any other questions.
okay, can you please repeat your answer? Can you please repeat your answer?
You're welcome. All right, sounds good. Of course, in business settings, professionals usually go for more formal and polite greetings. That might mean saying something like hello, good morning, or good afternoon, and often following it up with a polite introduction or absolutely. In business settings, professionals typically use more formal and polite greetings. They might say something like hello, good morning, or good afternoon, and often follow that up with polite introductions or brief pleasantries. This approach helps set a professional tone and fosters a respectful atmosphere for the interaction.
Okay, my next question is the word is the word hi really just a shortened form of hello, or does it carry different feeling? My next question is the word hi really just a shortened form of hello, or does it carry different feeling? Hello, ChatGPT, can you hear me? Hello,
That's a great
ChatGPT.
question. While hi is indeed a shorter, more casual version of hello, it can carry a slightly different tone. Hi often feels more informal, friendly, and approachable, and it's commonly used in relaxed or familiar contexts. On the other hand, hello can feel a bit more neutral or formal depending on the situation. Ultimately,
Please, can you repeat your answer? Can you continue your answer, please?
That's a great question. In essence, hi is indeed a shorter, more casual form of hello, but it often carries a slightly more informal and friendly tone. While hello can be, I can hear you perfectly. Let me know what you need, and I'm here to help.
Okay, my question is, okay, my next
Hello,
question
I'm here and
is
ready to help.
which
Just let me know what you'd like to chat about or if you have any questions.
Okay, my next question is which greeting sounds more polite in your opinion? Hello, good morning, or good day?
Of course. So, in essence, while hi,
ChatGPT, can you continue please your
absolutely. So, while
answer?
hi is indeed a shorter, more casual form of hello, it often does carry a slightly different feeling. Hi tends to be more informal, friendly, and approachable, making it perfect for casual or familiar contexts. On the other hand, hello can be a bit more neutral and versatile, fitting both formal and informal situations. It's really about the tone and the context in which.
Okay, my next question is can a simple hello be powerful enough to heal misunderstanding in a broken
No
relationship?
worries at all. Whenever you're That's a great question. It can definitely depend on the context. Generally, good morning often feels quite polite and warm, especially in the morning hours, and it can add a personal touch. Hello is more neutral and versatile and could be used in almost any situation. Meanwhile, good day can sometimes feel a bit more formal or old fashioned. Of course. So, in general, good morning tends to convey a warm, welcoming tone and feels polite and personal. Hello is more neutral and can fit almost any situation, making it quite versatile and polite as well. Meanwhile, good day can sometimes feel a bit more formal or traditional and might be used in more formal settings or in certain regions. Ultimately, it really comes down to the context and the level of formality you want to convey.
Okay, my next and last question is can in your opinion is saying hello more meaningful than saying
Absolutely, it
goodbye,
can. A simple
and
hello
why?
can act as a bridge, opening the door to communication and showing a willingness to connect. Sometimes that small gesture can help break down barriers and open up the healing. It can be the first step toward rebuilding trust and empathy, making it a powerful tool in mending relationships.
Okay, thank you very much for conversation to us. सो व्यूअर ये था हमारा आज का इंटरव्यू मेरा मतलब ये था आज की हमारी यानी कॉल यानी जिसके हमारे कन्वर्सेशन टूल थे चैट जीपीटी। तो उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आपको अच्छा लगा होगा। तो मिलते हैं एक नए कॉल यानी के साथ, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, रेहान स्कूल